49ers GM rules out Brandon Aiyuk's early return as Kyle Shanahan gets new receiver. Since that crushing Super Bowl LV loss in early 2020, Kyle Shanahan reimagined his wide receiver room around one core principle: YAC or bust. He drafted Brandon Aiyuk to pair with Deebo Samuel, creating a duo built to terrorize defenses after the catch. It worked for a while, but in 2024, the foundation cracked. Aiyuk suffered a brutal knee injury on October 20th. Deebo missed time with a hamstring. Suddenly, Shanahan's YAC-centric receiver core lost its identity. Purdy struggled, the offense stalled, and the 49ers crashed to 6-11 and missed the playoffs. Now it's July 2025, and Aiyuk still isn't practicing. There was a flicker of hope that Brandon Aiyuk might beat the odds. That maybe the 49ers' top wideout would defy the calendar, shake off that brutal October knee injury, and jog back into practice with his signature smooth stride. But that hope, it's on ice. GM John Lynch killed the buzz on day one of training. "Camp, we're encouraged," he said, then followed it up with a gut punch. "But we're not anywhere close to having a concrete timeline." Translation: Aiyuk's return isn't just delayed, it's undefined. John Lynch is doing what GM do best, putting a polished face on a messy situation. "Last month," he said, "Brandon's doing a tremendous job coming back." He told reporters, praising Aiyuk's recovery and saying elite athletes heal faster than most. He even said the team's proud of him. All that talk is out of the window now. On the other hand, Aiyuk's not echoing that pride. A few days back, he was angry. Reason: he hasn't forgotten how the 49ers allegedly dangled him in trade talks while he was flat on his back, unable to walk for 10 weeks. They want to play cool now. Nah, no. I want that smoke still. That wasn't just a shot. It was a direct hit at the front office's carefully crafted calm. This isn't about healing anymore. It's about respect. Aiyuk tore his ACL, MCL, and meniscus, gave his body to this system, and still had to hear his name in trade rumors. That kind of betrayal sticks. And now, the pressure slides squarely onto Kyle Shanahan's plate. He's a play caller, magician, turns fullbacks into threats, cooks with late-round picks, and finds yards where most coaches see dead space. But 2025 isn't the year to wait for things to crumble. Kyle Shanahan signs a WR to fill Brandon Aiyuk's vacant space now. Here's where it gets interesting. Not only is Aiyuk out indefinitely, but Kyle Shanahan wasted no time pulling a new name into the building: Equanimus St. Brown, a 6-year vet who most recently had a cup of coffee with the Saints, where he appeared in 2 games and caught exactly 0 passes. The signing feels more like a placeholder than a game changer. But Shanahan doesn't waste roster spots for sentiment. He wants a specific body type, a scheme fit. St. Brown's 6'5" frame screams red zone depth. It's a quiet insurance. Maybe even quiet desperation. The older brother of Lions, All-Pro Amon-Ra, St. Brown has recorded 63 career catches for 928 yards and 2 touchdowns since entering the league in 2018. As ESPN's Nick Wagoner put it, gives them a little depth at a time with plenty of questions in that room. The biggest of them is Juwan Jennings. He wants a raise after leading them in Brandon Aiyuk's absence last year. That's where Lynch comes into the picture again. The 49ers GM just said he expects Juwan Jennings to be on the field tomorrow, same exact phrasing he used last year about Brandon Aiyuk right before Aiyuk pulled a hold-in and waited out his contract leverage. Dacia vu, absolutely. Except this time, it's Jennings playing the hand, and Grant Cohn's already calling the bluff. He expects Jennings to sit tight until the pads come on and the money gets real. Jennings isn't Aiyuk, but he's quietly become the Niners' third down enforcer, tough, clutch, gritty. And after watching what Aiyuk pulled off last year, he's making the same bet. And honestly, it might just work.